Any brave Muslim who have knowledge. Thank you guys for the nice and the kind words. We appreciate them. Any Muslim, he is proud to be a Muhammadan. He would like to give me a call. Okay, Nami Ape, you are a Muslim? All right, make a Paltalk name and give me your ID, please. I will call you. All right, give me your ID in Paltalk. I will add you and I will call you immediately. Yeah, but we need to have his name so we can call him. Any Muslim would like to speak to me live, you are more than welcome. Now here in this verse we have something stupid. Anyone notice what the stupid thing here? Anyone notice what is stupid in this verse? How this book is going to guide us to what is more right if this book contain verses which is abrogated, which mean they are not valid, and verses which is not abrogated? How we will know which verse is abrogated, which one is not? You know what I mean, guys? As an example, the Quran, we will find verses saying don't marry from non-Muslims. Another verse in the Quran, it says marry from non-Muslims. So how this book will guide us if there is a contradiction? The Muslims, they say this is not a contradiction, this is abrogation. That's wonderful. Where in the Quran it says that this verse abrogate this verse? Not only that, when you say this Quran, that's mean the Quran alone is enough for guidance, but the Quran is an empty book. As an example, where we can find the punishment for rape in the Quran? Nowhere. Where we can find the punishment for adultery for married people in the Quran? Nowhere. Where we can find that muta, which is one night stand, is forbidden in the Quran because the Quran allowed it in chapter 4 verse number 24? Nowhere. So how this Quran can be a book as a guide for the path? In fact, it is going to do the opposite. It's going to make us confused. This is why the Shia, they believe that the muta never been abrogated, and they are right. There's no verse in the Quran that says it's abrogated. So how this can be a book for the right path? Do we have any Muslim wanna call us? And not only that, the abrogation statement is very stupid. Mr. Trueheart, he can call me in Paltalk. I don't use Skype. Paltalk is for free. He can download it. The same he download Skype, he can download Paltalk. And the abrogation story in the Quran is nothing but a false excuse for a false prophet. And let me show you how that can be. A Muslim, they say to us that we memorize the Quran by heart. Allah, he says no. The ones who says that to you, they are liars. Even me made the Muslims forget the Quran. Read carefully. None of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, but we substitute something better or similar. Okay, hold on. So Allah did not forget to mention that the Christians are the people of the book, and he kept repeating, and he never abrogate that name. Did you notice that? People of the book is a name was used for the Christians and the Jews from the time of supposedly Isa, as they call him, until now. The name never abrogated. So what Allah abrogated? Who is the Muslim wanna tell me what is the verses Allah abrogated and where He said where are they or what are they? This is a chapter of the cow. I hope there is no Hindus listening because they might convert to Islam now. Any Muslim can tell me if this is a book which is a book of guidance, did Allah made notes that the verses, the following verse and the following verse and the following verses are abrogated? Because He just said there is verses we abrogate them. But now there's nowhere in the Quran says which verses are abrogated. So how we will know which verses are abrogated? Any Muhammadan? Any Muslim can tell us where in the Quran Allah He mentioned the verses which He's talking about, the abrogated one? Any Muhammadan? You see, when I say to you that I gave you a book, okay, and now I have my books. I make an they call it edition, right? If you change something in the book, they make edition. Did Allah provide us with edition book like Quran edition? No. So when the Quran says confirming two things, Allah He did. He caused Muslims to forget the Quran and He abrogated the Quran. How we will know what is forgotten and what is abrogated? And again, guys, the admin, they are posting for you my other page in YouTube. Please subscribe because soon we will start broadcasting there. This account will go for sleep for some time. Any Muslim can tell us. The Muslims, they say to you, well, in order to understand what verses are abrogated, then we have to go to the Hadith. Not true. Even in the Hadith, it doesn't say what is abrogated. You have to guess, because first of all, the Hadith is not approved by all Muslims. Depend in the sect. This is number one. Number two, even the same sect, they have a problem with the Hadith. So how the Hadith can be a source of Islam, but the Quran says that this book is the source of guidance? Any Muhammadan? That is stupid. But let me tell you what happened. Muhammad, because he's a false prophet, he cannot repeat the verse twice same time. Like in the morning he say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillah. Afternoon he says Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so he's mixing things up now. So people, they start asking him, what is that, man? You just said something different. So Muhammad, he says, none of our revelation we abrogated or caused to be forgotten. Why Muhammad saying Allah He caused Muslims to forget the Quran? Why Allah wanna cause you to forget the Quran? Allah He sent the Quran and He wanna cause you to forget the Quran. Why? He found that His Quran is stupid. It does not make sense. Hey Muhammad, do you understand me? How Allah He sent Quran, yet He want you to forget the Quran? What is the logic in that? Somebody saying Bible also changed law according to time. No, this is not true. This is not true. That's a false argument. Bible never changed the law. There's a law that not come yet, and then there's a law come, which means in the time of Noah there is no law where it says or Adam where it says you cannot marry your sister. It's not the law change. In your religion, in the morning Muhammad he make Allah, after 2 hours he changed Allah. Because people they start laughing at him. Even the Arab, they were saying, look at him, he says something in the morning, and he changed it afternoon. As an example, look at this law. And I want Muhammad Khan, the one who is texting, to answer. Feel free to, if you want to call me in Pal Talk, Muhammad Khan, let me know. Look at this verse. Muhammad Khan, is this verse abrogated in the Quran? Who's a Muslim want to answer? Chapter 2, verse 178. Is this verse abrogated? Any Muslim want to give us an answer? Any Muslim have the courage to say yes, no? No, I think. Okay, hold on. Guys, here we have an example of how Muslim he believe in Allah. So the Quran is the book of guidance, but look what Muhammad Khan he said to us. No, I think. So how that can be guidance? I think. What if your thinking is wrong? How this book is a book of guidance and now you have to guess? And this is a very serious punishment, because if we follow it and it's abrogated, that will be a crime against God. If your God forbid you from following this verse anymore and you still following it, that's mean you are going to go to hell. Nice to meet you. Well, I have a bad news for you, Muhammad Khan. This verse is abrogated. You just said no, I think. Did he say, guys, no? As he think? Well, you are wrong. This verse is abrogated. Muhammad he made this verse and people they start complaining left and right because this is stupid. If I kill your wife, you kill my wife? Since when? This is eye for an eye. Muhammad he could not understand the law of Musa, which is an eye for an eye, so he created his own based in his stupid understanding. So in the case of murder, free for the free. If a free man kill a free man will be killed. But a free man will not be killed for killing a slave. Women for the women. Have you ever heard of a justice like this? Muhammad, after he made this verse, he had to abrogate it. Right? Do we have any Muslim? Wife for a wife is not mentioned. No, it's mentioned. It says women for the women, you idiot. Do you know what women for a woman mean? Which mean if you kill my women, I kill your women. If you kill my slave, I kill your slave. If I am a free and you are a free, if I kill you, you have the right to kill me. The punishment is killing the free man. This is what it says. So yes, it says wife for a wife. Women for a woman. Women from your group and women from my group, they will die. So now we have two innocent people dead. And the killer is free. And you know what? If this verse is not wrong, why Allah abrogated? This is about a murder. Did the murder change? Correct, guys? If Allah is all wise, this is a law about murder. Murder, nothing changed. I mean, murder exists in the past, exists today, exists tomorrow. People, there's criminals, they do murder. Why Allah need to change this? Any Muslim have an answer? What? Why Allah changed it? Why Muhammad he get this verse and then a week after he don't want it no more? What do you mean I'm lying? Okay, let us go and read the interpretation, shall we? Guys, I'm lying. Shall we go and read the interpretation? Okay, okay, hold on. I'm lying, brother. I'm lying. I'm lying. Okay. We go and see the interpretation. Let us see who is lying. In a second, everybody will see. Are you ready, Abdul? Let us see who is lying. You're lying. You are lying. Read with me, guys. Oh, who you believe? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is Tafsir who? Al-Jalalain. Now, Muhammad Khan, I want you to say al-Jalalain is lying. Al-Jalalain is lying. All right. Now, look at this. And by the way, if you change that the interpretation, you will see different story too. But look at this. In the attribute of one slain and the action involved, a free man is killed for a free man, not for a slave. Do you see it? So your God Allah saying, if a free man kill a slave, he will not be killed. Guys, does it say that? People, does it say that? Does it say that if a white free man he killed a black slave, because their slaves are the black, so if you kill a black slave, you will not be killed because you're a free man, you are a white man, you will not be killed? Is that the justice of Allah? Are you there, Muhammad Khan? So who is going to be killed? Muhammad, based on this, who is going to be killed? The free man, he killed the slave man. Who is going to be killed? It says a slave for a slave, and female for the female. And later Muhammad he changed it because people they start saying to him, this is stupid. Do you see it? Hey, my friend, here my favorite word is donkey. If you don't like it, please don't listen to me. Actually, I should not use the word donkey because donkeys are smart. It's an insult to donkeys to call somebody donkey when he is more stupid than a donkey. This is how I talk. You don't like it, you don't have to listen to me. You tell me who is the donkey here. I mean, if I should not use the word donkey. Look, I say to them, I show them in the screen, still they call me liar. So why you are upset from using the word donkey? And by the way, the first suicide in the history of Islam was a donkey, and his name is Ya'fur. When the Prophet, may Allah bless him, died, the donkey he jumped in the well and he killed himself. He's in love. So any Muslim want to answer us? Where is the ones who keep saying to me, liar, liar? So this is this is very stupid book. This is cannot be from God. I mean, what kind of God he says stupid things like this, and then what he come with an excuse, say, oh, I'm going to make you I'm going to make you forget it. I will abrogate it. But the murder is still a murder. What is the reason to abrogate this verse? What was the reason to abrogate this verse? I want any Muslim to tell me. Were you ever afraid to live in the Middle East? I never been afraid wherever I live. Not me. No problem, no problem, Mr. Squad. But I'm just telling you how I talk. This is how I talk, what I can do. This is me. You want me to be something else? This is me. I say things as I believe. I don't put makeup. Do you want me to be politically correct? I cannot. Any Muhammadan, you have something to say? Actually, once I forced myself to be nicer, and then I could not find my keys because looked like I became a different person, and even my pocket is not my pocket no more, and my wallet is not there. I could not recognize myself. Alhamdulillah, true story. So look at this God. He make a stupid law, and when people they start complaining, he abrogate his law because Allah is very flexible. I thought this is in the Allah is making justice. Look, this is the law of equality. Do you see it? The verse saying after this is the law of equality. So did the equality changed? Change happen in every law? No, this is not true. Show me where the law changed. When in the case of a murder, we are talking about murder, not even about marriage. Murder is a murder. Where is the justice? So Allah justice was wrong? Obviously he was wrong. And Muhammad got busted. This is the law of equality. The law of equality, if I kill a female, you kill my female. And if I kill your male slave, you kill my slave. Well, nice to meet you. So now we have two victims. Right? Is the Quran was sent down by Allah and given to Muhammad? Why Muhammad is changing what Allah sent? My friend, there's nothing is called send down. What send down? There's no Allah to send down anyway. Can't you tell that this is an idiot? He's trying to make himself a prophet. He come and fabricate laws. He's trying to copy Moses, the eye for an eye. But because he don't understand what the law of Moses is, he come with his own stupidity. After he made the law, people they start complaining. This guy is like a liberal government. You know, they say something in the morning, and the afternoon people they complain about what they said, and they withdraw. Like Bernie Sanders yesterday, he says Israel is a racist government. Afternoon, he says I support Israel very much because now he noticed that he's making a big mistake. Hypocrites. They are hypocrites. Their decision, their mind, their talk change. Any Muhammadan have something to say? Now we go back here to something to speak about this stupid thing here, because why you reject the sign of Allah, but yet he don't give us the sign yet. Why you reject the sign of Allah? Here we notice something additional stupid. We mentioned it many times before, but let us repeat it again. Allah not only he calls you to forget the Quran, Allah will cause you to forget the Quran, but he will give you something better or similar. How stupid that is. Imagine you have a child, he have a toy. Huh? He's playing with a toy. You take the toy from his hand and you crush it with your feet. And then the child, he start crying, you know, he says, don't worry, I'm going to give you something similar or even better. So why you crush the first one? If it's going to be something similar, you idiot, why you destroy the first one? Any Muhammadan? If it's going to be similar, so why you destroy it? So you have a car, okay, let us say you have you have a Mercedes-Benz 500, brother. Allah take your Mercedes-Benz 500 and he destroy it, and he give you 500 Mercedes-Benz. Who is the stupid here? What is the excuse? The excuse is very simple. Muhammad, he cannot repeat the same chapter twice. He cannot remember them. So he's saying to them, okay, I forget them. Hello, don't worry. Allah will give me something similar or better. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Why? He went to school and his language now is better. How Quran can be better than the Quran?